we've taken in since we've got to the island are Simon and Garfunkel, which are the goats. The 2 llamas are quite recent. We've taken 9 Muscovy ducks from the Comox SPCA that were a cruelty seizure. The rooster, Bob, is new, and then there was a goose and 8 hens, 8 spent hens that we rescued just about a week or 2 weeks ago. They were set to be butchered because they were supposedly spent not laying eggs, which they are laying eggs. They're just not, at their peak performance level. So, yeah, but majority of the animals did come from Alberta. That big trailer that you guys parked next to in the parking lot there, it took us 5 trips through the mountains to get all the animals across. It was a hell of a journey. Theodore, the big 3,000-pound steer that you guys will meet, he took up half the trailer to himself on one of the loads. And when we were driving through those narrow mountain roads, it was scary as hell because every time he shifted his weight, basically we felt it in the truck. And we were just so worried that he was going to have a temper tantrum or something in there. Fortunately, he didn't. We all made it. But it was a hell of a journey. So, yeah, 3 main reasons. Milder climate for the animals. Basically, in Alberta, the winters are quite cold and long. Minus 30 is generally an average winter temperature. Minus 50 is when it's cold. Between 6 and 8 months long is how long it generally lasts. And because it's so cold, and because a lot of the animals we've taken in are pigs, and they have no defense against the cold, this is pretty much it. They grow bristle and skin. They had to spend most of the time in a barn. Which isn't a great quality of life, and also heating a barn, it costs us over $1,000 a month to heat the barn just to keep it above freezing, and to try to raise that kind of money in Alberta to keep pigs warm is not an easy sell. So it was milder climate, sustainability reasons, as well as to help farm animals in an area that doesn't have this kind of help. When we started in Alberta, we were the first ones rescuing farm animals. That was 16 years ago, and now there's a good half dozen sanctuaries that are there. We're also reestablishing a new donor support base. We lost some of our Alberta supporters just because some people want to support locally. So Chevy, no, we're not there. So we will be taking more animals, but we have to be mindful of our sustainability. We have to be able to care for the ones we have before we take on more. And a big setback for us was the year that we moved. Last year was the worst drought in the island's history for 50 years. And hay prices. Don't get rude. The hay that normally costs $5 to $7 a bale was as much as $35 a bale.
The biggest thing you see out there contributing to this issue of abuse and neglect, and people the need for sanctuaries.
I guess one of the biggest things that we educate people about is factory farming. A lot of people are just unaware the way the cruel conditions that majority of the animals are raised. And so with RASTA's mission, it's basically creating compassion for all animals, not just dogs and cats, but for farm animals as well.
Oh my God. Theo was a reject from the dairy industry. He was born and taken from his mother within hours. And because he was a sickly little guy, they didn't want to put the money in even to add him to their veal industry. And so they threw him onto the garbage heap live and dying. And RASTA got him and of course bottle fed him from a matter of hours old. And he is now 8 or 9,
yeah,
and weighs 3,000 pounds, and as you can see is as healthy as can be.
You don't see a lot of male dairy cows for obvious reasons.
For obvious reasons, yes.
But is this a typical size? Or?
No, he is, I think, bigger than a typical steer would be. As you can see, I mean, I'm 5 foot, and I don't even come even close to the top of his back.
We've got 21 potbelly pigs, and the biggest reason is because of the myth of the teacup micro pigs. There is no such breed as teacup or micro pigs. Pigs are also illegal to have as pets in most cities and towns and urban centers because they're classified as livestock. And they really don't do well in urban environments. There are some people trying to change laws to allow them to be kept in urban centers, but it's really not in the animal's best interest. At the moment, we have a huge amount of pigs that are not able to be kept as it is. And so just opening it up for more people to get them, it's not a good situation. There'll just be that many more rescue situations.
Yeah, and that's something we really need to deal with as a society, is making sure that, we already haven't really proven that we can take care of even cats and dogs. And, the idea of encouraging other animals to be domesticated in an urban environment is only going to contribute more to the problem of unwanted animals in our communities and strain on the people who take care of them. So thank you so much for the work you're doing. It's incredible how much the farm has changed, the sanctuary has changed, and how good it looks, and the animals, they look fantastic. It's so nice to finally meet them, and please keep up the great work.
Thank you very much for your support.